Okay, today let's talk about printing something to the screen in Python. So Python's a little bit, all languages are different in how they print things to the screen. I'll remove this on here just to give you a fresh start. In Java, it's called system.out, and then print, or Python is print, JavaScript is print. So whenever you see the word print, usually what they're doing is displaying something on the screen here. So we'll just go ahead and type this in here for Python. So if you do print and then you use a bracket, and we're just going to say, most programming classes that you would take, they would start off with hello world as kind of your very first statement that you're going to print to the screen. And if I were to run this, it would say hello world. And you can see that over here it says print, and then you have a bracket, you have a parentheses, and then whatever's inside of that, this right here, is what's going to be displayed to the screen. Now, just to kind of give you an idea with this, it is whatever is inside of here. And it does not matter if well, first let me just separate these out a little bit. And if we separate these really wide apart and we run this, it'll keep these separated because it sees this as space in here. Okay, so it's going to take those spaces and apply that and put it on the screen. Okay, but if I were to do this and separate this way out like this, it's going to do print, and then it still is looking for whatever's in the parentheses. It does not matter that there's space here. In fact, the programming language really doesn't even see that. So if I do run, it's just going to do this and keep it over here to the left side. Okay. Same thing if I were to take this and put it in front of the quotation marks and put this like this and run code. It's going to keep whatever is in here on the screen the same way. Okay? And in Python, it's a little bit different. You have print, and then you can go ahead and do another line. So let's just say that I want to change this up a little bit, and we'll do hello. And then we're going to do world down here. Same idea, right? It's just we're going to keep them on two separate lines. So if we run that, again, you have this. Now, if we wanted to, we could try to center these in the screen. And so I could take this, and now if I put the space in front of that, or let's say like, let's change this up a little bit. Let's do, instead of hello world, let's do computer science. But let's put some space in front of this. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put science. Oops. I need to change that here a second. So we'll space this over here, and we'll get rid of science. Right there. Now if I print these, they should kind of look like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a try. And there you have computer science in the middle of the screen. A little bit, kind of in the middle of the screen. So when you print these, what's most important is what is in the middle of the quotations. Okay, it really doesn't matter what's in front of here. Okay, the computer really doesn't see that, doesn't really pay attention to it. What matters is what's inside these quotations. Okay, and if you do happen to, you are putting something in here where you are just putting a few words together, okay, something like that, you got to watch the spacing that you have in here, because the computer really doesn't matter on the space. Like it doesn't tell you if it's wrong or not. It just sees it as more text, the space bar. So if I did something like this, obviously that wouldn't look good. It wouldn't just automatically resize it there to make it fit with one space in between. So you just kind of have to pay attention to that a little bit. But you can do multiple lines of, and you can do, oops, and actually one thing about that. So if I did print and I capitalized the print, notice right here, With the capital P, it won't recognize that. This is purple, so it recognizes that this is a tool that it's accessing within the Python language, and it needs to print this afterwards. If I run this, it's going to come up with an error, and it'll say, hey, there's an error in line 2. Okay, so you can see name error. Name print is not defined. So I need to go here and make sure that I do a lowercase p, because it will recognize that, where in here within the quotations it will not check that. It will just automatically just print whatever you have on here, whether it's spelled correctly or not. It really won't matter for that. Okay, so if I change that, now I got more, looks a little better. Okay, hopefully this helped you with your coding, and good luck on your future coding endeavors.